Strange as I must have listened to the Streetfighter soundtrack millions of times. Well, listen to come with it. Actually, the first 2 verses countless times. But I haven't watched the movie yet. There's a civil war in a made-up country in Asia. Shadaloo. We see a reporter Chun-Li. Oh sorry, it's a young Fennec Shan from The Mandalorian. She explains that the capital has fallen, with the AN troops consolidating after taking Shadaloo City. But they are worried about General Bison and his elite well-equipped troops and 63 hostages. Bison is putting the hostages in where else but a hostage pit? But now he is killing the soldier hostages. We meet Colonel Guile. Other days before the internet when I didn't know how to pronounce his name. Chun-Li tries to interview Guile, but he does his best Conor McGregor impression.
Who the f*** is that guy?
Bison hacks into the TV feed. We see Honda and Balrog who are working for Chun-Li. Bison explains that he wants $20 billion or the hostages die. Cammy tries to trace Bison through the feed. Bison realizes he has Carlos Blanca, Guile's friend, and sends him to his laboratory. Cammy tells Guile she couldn't trace Bison. We see Vega fighting. Ryu and Ken arrive at the cage fight. Who Ken is?
Chong Chong!
Man. Sorry, Miklo from Blood In Blood Out. They are here to meet Sagat and sell him weapons. However, Sagat has already found the weapons, but they are toys. So he captures Ken and Ryu. Dalsim is in a lab at Bison's base. And he is experimenting on Blanca, but he is just playing some VR game to turn him into the perfect soldier. Blanca finds it disturbing. Dalsim explains it's FIFA, of course he's not happy. Bison says that he will turn Blanca into a proper gamer and pump him full of prime. Sagat makes Ryu fight Vega. So we might get some street fighting. Guile breaks in and arrests everyone. Back at the AN base, Guile is having a meeting and a waiter enters the room. But the waiter attacks Guile with a knife in the middle of a room of soldiers. So it goes as well as you'd expect. Cammy does what any good soldier does and rips off the waiter's shirt to reveal a Shadaloo Tong tattoo. Guile comes up with a great plan. If Sagat is running weapons for Bison, then he knows where he is hiding. So they just need to infiltrate someone into his gang. We go to a prison, where Sagat, Vega, Ken, and Ryu are being held. It's kicking off and everyone wants to kill Ken and Ryu. Of course Ken's not worried as he is.
Vatos locos forever!
Guile sees Ryu and Ken and wants some.
Chong Chong!
The gamer juice is working on Blanca. Guile takes Ken and Ryu to a refugee center and tries to convince them of his plan.
I know this is bad right now, with all that starving, and the dust storms, and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
Back at the prison, the prisoners are being put on a truck and Ken is all
Vatos locos forever!
and starts fighting with Ryu. Everyone gets on the truck and Ryu has stolen the keys. They pass the keys to Sagat and Vega escape. On the way out, Guile runs to shoot at them, but Ken is still
Vatos locos forever!
and shoots him.
Oh no! Anyway,
Guile was rubbish, whoever used him anyway. Chun-Li throws a tracker onto the truck. Cammy forgets her training from earlier and doesn't just strip the body. Bit confused as Bison is building a city, I thought he wanted a $20 billion ransom. Bison is interrupted by a news report. And Chun-Li explains that Guile.
I say he dead.
Bison is sad he wanted to fight him one-on-one. He remembered the movie is called Streetfighter. Spoke too soon, he wants to create an army of super soldiers. Back in Chun-Li's TV truck. Chun-Li, Balrog, and Honda are scanning for their tracker. They realize someone else is tracking the truck, and it is someone in the AN base. Chun-Li puts on a disguise and she sneaks into the AN base. However, she gets distracted and wants to play on her Game Gear, which as she has just switched on means it needs new batteries or a charger. She finds a dead body and surely it will have some batteries. But it's Guile. And he arrests Chun-Li, as who in their right mind in the 90s has a Game Gear and not a Game Boy? Definitely not me. However, Chun-Li escapes and goes to a weapons car boot sale. Chun-Li, Bullrog and Honda are performing a magic trick. But Chun-Li notices a barrel and thinks there could be some AAA batteries in there for her Game Gear. So jumps in. It's the 90s, so everyone is impressed with not much really, as we are talking about a time when Mr. Blobby was a superstar. Ken is even more impressed with Chun-Li and thinks,
Give me some chon-chon!
so leaves Ryu to chase after Chun-Li. Bison buys some weapons from Sagat. Bison tries to pay in Bison money. Okay, Bison has another plan. He is going to kidnap the Queen of England. He really should focus on one plan. Ryu goes to find Ken but is captured by Chun-Li, Bullrog and Honda. Chun-Li warns Ken and Ryu that the weapons are about to get blown up. Chun-Li blows up the camp and the weapons. We go back to Bison's hideout. Bison takes Chun-Li to be interrogated. Guile admits he's crazy and is going to lead a suicide attack. An official tells Guile that they're going to pay the ransom, and asks if the official has lost his mind, as well he already has. Guile gives a great speech.
I know this is bad right now, with all that starving, so, and the dust storms, and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
Then leads the army to attack Bison. Bison has taken Chun-Li back to his room. Wait, is there going to be some nudity? Honda and Bison catch up with Ken and Rhea and they explain they are on the same side. Bison turns down the light. Maybe you do get nudity with 12-rated films. Spoke too soon as Chun-Li starts kicking his ass. Honda, Bullrog, Ken and Ryu arrive, but it allows Bison to escape into a room. He releases gas and captures everybody. Guile launches the attack on Bison. But he is scared, so he puts on some videos to remind him why he's doing this.
What's up, fuckers? I'm assuming you ain't never seen a Mexican Yoshi before. Well, check it out. We got Cuban Mario, Dominican Luigi,
Mamá huevo, mira mi plátano, papi. Making mofongo.
Do not mess with us Latinos.
Motherfucker! I'm illegal.
We see how the experiments are going on. Blanca seems not too well. All that gamer juice, like with Sunny D, has changed his skin color. Dalsin changes the computer games he's playing. Guile is approaching the base and enters the boat into stealth mode, which seems to be shoot the bejesus out of the radar stations. However, Bison and he detects the boat and finds out that it's Guile and he's not dead. But this time he will die for real. Thought he said he wanted a one-on-one fight, but Bison means business and gets in his floating thing. Though it does seem as though he cheaped out on it and used an arcade cabinet to build it. Bison starts mashing buttons. Eventually, he blows up Guile's boat. Dalsim is checking up on Blanca. A guard figures out that Dalsim is up to something and isn't a Brookie fan, so starts fighting with Dalsim. While fighting, they let out
Blanca going bonkers, break bones, destroy and conquer.
T-Hawk, Cammy and Guile try to get into Bison's base. Bison checks his bank account and he hasn't been paid his $20 billion. Guile gets into the base. Blanca attacks him, but
Oh, new rims, car friend!
everything is okay.
I'll show you how much of a friend he is. Fucking friend. Oh, friend! Friend! Fucking football friend!
Sorry, Guile wants to kill Blanca instead. But Dalsim stops Guile. Bison is pissed that the ransom hasn't been paid, so wants Blanca to kill the hostages.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's Guile. Guile tells Ken and Ryu to free the hostages. The AN troops arrive outside. Guile tells Chun-Li and Bullrog to free the hostages. Guess he forgot he told Ken and Ryu. Ken is no longer
Vatos locos forever!
and leaves Ryu. Guile seems caught, but Cammy, T-Hawk and the AN troops save him. Bison challenges Guile to a one-on-one fight. At last he's remembered that the movie's called Streetfighter. Guile tells everyone to leave the base, as does Bison. Guile spinny kicks for the win. Guile gets out his game gear. Spoke too soon, Bison gets revived. Ken goes to steal Bison's money, but it has gone. But he notices Ryu walking into Sagat and Vega. Bison is like,
Yeah, bitch! Magnet!
Guile is clearly like,
Magnets, how do they work?
Ken arrives to help Ryu defeat Sagat and Vega. Bison flies at Guile. Guile thinks,
My big dog's gonna love this.
and spinny kick for the win again. Cammy, Chun-Li, and Bison rescue the hostages. Honda and Zangief have been fighting, but who cares about them? And Zangief is now a good guy. The base blows up and everyone is hanging about outside and are thinking Guile is dead. I don't know why I watched this, it's as bad as the reviews, so I would give it a rating of. However, just for Raul Julia, the only reason to watch it, I'll upgrade it to a rating of